It is said there is 5 stages of a hunter: the shooter, limiting out, trophy, method, and the sportsman. And ideally, you want to start at the shooter and grow to the sportsman. But I myself, like most hunters, feel myself drifting back and forth across the spectrum. Well, first morning, and we're heading out here in Arizona, going to southern Arizona. Hunted about 25 miles from the border of Mexico. Coues deer hunt for Drew Chicone. He won my free hunt giveaway 2 years ago. Wasn't able to go out last year, and Drew and I became friends, and he's actually ran camera for me, and we've gone predator hunting. He came on my elk hunt with me, so it's kind of cool now, you know, to see if we can find him his first Coues buck. It's his first time ever hunting deer here in Arizona, so we're not going to be terribly picky, but we're going to try to find something good. We've only got 3 days to do it, and hopefully we can find him something. The first day, I visited all my old haunts. After hours and hours of glassing, I could not turn up a buck. The next morning, I decided to switch gears a bit and hit one of my bow hunting spots that generally holds good bucks later in the season. The whole morning was spent glassing in the rain and fog with few deer spotted, but we were determined to find a great deer. What the hell is she doing? It's very easy to overlook the minor and insignificant, but on the mountain, it's a game of inches. Every choice has meaning, and success is in the details. Don't overlook the little things, because they're often what matter most. Choose wisely. Tenzing. Go further, hunt longer.
Well, that afternoon I changed my focus to the rolling hills instead of the larger ridges and mountains. That evening hunt was coming quick to a close, and Drew turns to me and goes, "Hey, I think I have a buck." I knew we had to move fast. The deer was a long ways off, almost a mile away. We had just got a break in the rain, and we had about 50 minutes of light left. The bucks were moving up the ridge, and I knew they would go over or drop in the saddle very soon. So we closed another 50 yards and got set up. Now, I don't know if it was the excitement of the situation or what, or like I said, my desire to want to get Drew a buck. But I feel like we got caught up in the moment, and at the time, everything about the situation was telling me, don't shoot. Come back tomorrow morning. You don't have a lot of time. It's misting out. The shot was long. But I made the call, and I said for him to take the shot anyway.
You got him. You got him. You got him. Put another one. Put another one. Put another one. He's down. He's down. Nice.
Often people say to me, "Oh, you TV guys have it easy." All I can do is smile. Not many people know what goes into doing what I do. It's a lot of hard work, on and off season. I spend countless hours training, preparing, and studying my sport. So I don't like leaving anything to chance. That's why I surround myself with the best companies and tools, like my Chevy Silverado. Whether I'm training for a hunt, scouting, or getting back into the deep country to chase the big boys, it's with me every step of the way. I'm John Stallone, professional hunter, and Chevy Silverado is my truck. And my home dealer is Van Chevrolet. Hi, welcome to the Hunting Channel Online's Tip of the Week. I'm your host, John Stallone. This week, we're getting ready to go Roosevelt elk hunting with Mike Vaughn of Olympic Mountain Outfitters. So I want to talk to you a little bit about bugling. Now, everybody's infatuated with doing these big, gnarly, aggressive sounding bugles. And, you know, in certain situations, that works excellent. Really, it doesn't matter what species of elk that you're hunting. You're gonna be more effective sounding like a beatable bull. And this is especially true for Roosevelt elk because they're the least aggressive, or they're a lot less aggressive than Rocky Mountain elk. They're more likely to take their cows and run away than to challenge another bull. So what I've done here is I've actually bought myself a piece of pool hose, $3.50 at Home Depot. It's a 1 1/4 inch diameter, and it's about 16 to 18 inches long. It's nice and flexible, easy to pack in. And what I like to do is I like to use the Primo's single reed sonic dome call. Now I use triple reeds, double reeds. It all depends what's most comfortable for you in your mouth. This requires the least amount of effort for me, meaning I make less mistakes with this call than any, and a single reed's always going to be the easiest to blow. But I know guys that can't blow on a single reed can blow on a triple reed. So you just got to find what works best for you. So when I want to sound like a juvenile bull, basically, typically there's 3 parts to a bugle. There is your growl, whistle, and chuckle. What I like to do is basically just do the growl and the whistle and kind of end on a little bit of a growl. I'll demonstrate that for you real quick here. And you see, I don't really do a really long, drawn out bugle. It's just short and sweet. And while Roosevelt elk hunting, I'm just gonna basically do that as a locator. I'm not gonna use it to coax a bull in unless I'm within 60 yards of him. And then I'll employ like a buddy system type calling. I'll have either one of my buddies behind me doing a cow call, so that I'm bugling between the elk and one of his cows, and he's going to get pissed off enough to come in and challenge me. Or I could do that vice versa. I could do the cow call and have the bugle behind me. Those are both very good tactics. But typically for this particular hunt, I'm just going to do it to get a location so I know which direction to move. And I'm going to employ a spot and stalk type method of hunting. And next week, we're going to actually break down the bugle, show you how to do all three parts, and get into the mechanics of how to bugle. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you out in the field.
Hunting's not always pretty, and I'm not perfect. And I like to portray that in my show. Well, the comedy of errors continued. It started to drizzle again, and I made the call to go after him while we still had some light. We raced to the top and quickly found blood. Well, the blood trail got heavier, and it started to rain, so I made the call to go after him right then and there. I was afraid if I let him lay the night, the rain would wash away all the blood, and we would never find him. Well, Drew and I talked about it, and we weren't really feeling good about leaving this deer out here. We know he's dead. It was a liver shot, and I know they could go for a while on a liver shot, but he definitely passed in the night, so we're going to give it another go. Drew and I walked up and down that ridge I don't know how many times, but it was enough to blow Drew's boots out. We finally called it quits around 2 that afternoon. Sometimes when you feel like you need to go, it's probably better to slow down and take your time. But I want to thank you all for your support and helping keep Days in a While going by being such great fans. We appreciate you. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you out in the field.